grab your popcorn and dim the lights. Welcome to the reel-to-reel history of movie theaters and drive-ins in Willmar and Kandiyohi County, Minnesota. We are tracking the marquee lights from the very beginning in 1907 all the way to 2026. Let's roll the tape. Era 1, The Silent Days and Grand Openings, 1907 to 1929. 1907, the local theater scene kicks off with the Bijou, but it's a total blink and you miss it debut, closing shortly after it opens. 1909, on April 27th, local film buffs get a brand new hangout spot when the Dreamland Theater officially opens its doors. 1912, talk about a plot twist. The Majestic Theater is mentioned for the very first time in local records, only to turn off its projector and close down on April 21st. 1925, time for a massive glow-up. The Dreamland Theater gets a complete rebrand and steps into the spotlight as the State Theater. Era 2, the Great Depression and Small Town Screens, 1930 to 1949. 1930, on April 21st, the ghost of the old Majestic is resurrected and reopened under a new name, the Rialto. Unfortunately, this sequel doesn't last long and it shuts down by the end of the year. Early 1930s, cinema expands into the wider county. Both the Lyric Theater in Atwater and the Opera House in Raymond open up to give locals an escape from the tough times. 1936, on September 21st, the flagship Willmar Theater makes its grand, highly anticipated debut. Late 1930s, the curtain falls early for the Opera House at Raymond as it officially closes its doors. Early 1940s, New London joins the movie magic with the grand opening of the Rialto Theater. Era 3, the drive-in boom and multi-screen shifts, 1950 to 1989. 1954, outdoor cinema strikes gold. Spicer gets the Green Lake Drive-In in July, and just a few days later on July 23rd, the iconic Chief Drive-In welcomes its first line of cars. Late 1950s, a tough era for single screens. Both the Lyric at Atwater and the Rialto at New London closed down permanently. 1969, after a legendary, decades-long run, the historic State Theater finally turns off its marquee for good. 1971, on June 4th, the classic Willmar Theater evolves with the times, splitting its single screen to become the Cinema 1 and 2. 1973, the mall era has arrived. The Candy 1 and 2 opens its doors just in time for the holiday crowd on December 28th. 1978, the sun sets on outdoor viewing at Spicer as the Green Lake Drive-In officially closes down. 1981, a massive year of cinematic musical chairs. The Cinema 1 and 2 screens its final film on April 16th, but just a month later on May 28th, the Candy 1 and 2 expands by adding its third screen. 1983, more screens, please. On December 16th, the Candy Cinemas rolls out its fourth screen. 1986, sad news for drive-in fans, the Chief Drive-In at Willmar packs up its speakers and shuts down on August 3rd. Era 4, the modern multiplex era, 1995 to 2026. 1995, out with the old, in with the multiplex. On April 25th, the Midco 6 opens in the Candy Mall, effectively replacing the older town cinemas. Just a few months later on September 13th, Carmike Cinemas takes over the space and renames it the Candy 6. 1999, Spicer strikes back. The Twin Spin Cinemas brings independent theater vibes to the area, opening with 2 screens on October 21st. 2002, double the capacity. The Twin Spin Cinemas in Spicer expands to a total of 4 screens. 2016, national entertainment giant AMC steps into the picture and takes corporate ownership of the Candy 6. 2017, a major year for rebrands. On May 17th, the Candy 6 gets dubbed the classic Candy 6. Meanwhile, the Twin Spin in Spicer gets a fresh new name, the Spicer Cinema 4. 2018, another quick costume change for Willmar as the AMC Classic Candy 6 gets upgraded to the Real Luxe Candy 6. 2020, in a major plot twist right at the turn of the decade, the Real Luxe Candy 6 is taken over by Golden Ticket Theaters, keeping the local silver screen alive and well all the way through 2026. Thanks for watching this deep dive into Candy, Ohio County's incredible movie history. If you loved this trip down memory lane, remember to smash that like button, leave a comment with your favorite childhood theater memory, and subscribe so you never miss another historic reel.